Okay, so in this video, we're going to talk about the Contacts tab, and we are going to focus on the Organizations page. So to get there, we click on Contacts and go to Organizations. On this page, you're going to be able to see all of the organizations depending on what filter you're choosing. And at this point, we're using every organization that is owned by Young Express. So the first thing we'll talk about is how to edit the column information. So all this information here, this is all the column information. All these different titles, we can change this information and make it what we want to see. So if you want to add or take away information from this, the trick is, remember, from left to right, all the way over to this little gear icon right here. We click on that, and then we deselect the ones we don't want to see. I don't want to see people, closed deals, open deals, or owner, but maybe I would like to see, let's see, phone number, and if there's an SIC code, let's say that. We click Save, and it changes. The other ways to manipulate this information is you can move it around to where you want it to be. So if I want the phone number in the beginning, you can move it over to the left. I want the label at the end. You can also do that. The last thing I'll talk about is how you can sort this. If you want to sort it from greatest to least or from A to Z, all you have to do is click on the title of it. You click on it once and it'll be to A to Z, click on it again, it'll be Z to A, and you can do that also with like the label. Let's say you want to look at all available leads. You can just go through it this way, and then it puts all the other ones together to like warm lead and active. The next thing we'll talk about is how to bulk edit. If you want to change a bunch of these companies to be something else, let's say I want, let's see, let's move this back over here. I want these few companies right here. They're not available anymore. I want to work on them and I want them to be warm leads. What I do is I would just select them over here, click the check boxes, and then the little bulk edit window pops up. I would find the label, because that's what the title is, find the label, replace existing value with, and then choose which one you want, warm lead. I would click update, but I'm not going to do that because I don't want to change it. So that's how you bulk edit. The next thing is how to show all these companies on Google Maps. It's very simple. First, you just have to make sure that the address column is visible. If it's not, you just go to the gear icon over here, find address, which is actually up here right now. There's also address details. If you want to do it by state or house number or region, you would choose details. So if I were to just choose state, let's just see what that looks like. It shows what the state is, but we have to make sure that the address is selected, and this already is selected right here. So then all you have to do is click on the three dots right up here, click show on map, and any of the organizations that have an address will be mapped on Google Maps here. The other thing you can do here is you can view by first letter. Let's say I want to see, there's a bunch of let's say we have 387 organizations right here, and I want to see the ones that are Fs. All I got to do is click F. That's just another way to be able to break it down really quick and find the companies that you want to find. One way that might be helpful is if you're going to try to find how many duplicates there might be of a company, click everyone. That's all organizations in Pipedrive owned by everyone, and then let's say the company that I'm looking for is in the G section. I click on the G section, make sure that this is in alphabetical order, and then we can see if there are duplicates here. Like these are definitely duplicates. We'd want to make sure go in there and adjust the names so that they are correct. Okay, the last thing we'll talk about is how to sort by last activity date. This will show you your interaction with the customer and when was the last time that I interacted with the customer. So to find the last activity date, all you have to do is do the gear icon here because we want to see that information for the company. Find last activity date, click it, click save, and here it is. And we want to sort it so we can look at how long we want to see the dates that are older. So we're just going to start scrolling down. I think most of these have an activity on it recently, so I would have to scroll pretty far down. But you just have to see if there are any that have fallen through the cracks and see who might need to be contacted.